Alright, DJs and entertainment is here with Mr. Mike Lewis, aka Vybe. Okay. Alright, DJs and entertainment is here with Mr. Mike Lewis, aka Vybe. Okay, man, you know what's coming. I've been working very hard to try to get you. So let's talk about. Well, I tell you what, let's show the award, man. You got the award, you got this over here, you can bring it in frame right here. Yeah. Let's talk about the award that you have here.
Basically, I was at the store, and a young lady spotted me, and she just like, oh, I know you. I'm like, no, man, back up, you don't know me.
Right.
She said, your name is Mike.
Right.
And you can dance real good. I said, yeah, that's me. You got the right person.
Right.
So then she goes, we have an award for your group.
Wow.
I said, award?
Mm-hmm.
She said, are you in the Imperial Preps? I said, yes. And basically she just said, hey, we've been trying to find you guys. And a good friend of mine, Chris Fields, referred her to me saying, if you get a hold of Mike Lewis, then you better get a hold of the Imperial Preps.
Exactly.
And I just want to, commend her for, her name was Ms. No Mills.
Gotcha.
And they had a hip hop, I guess, some kind of award.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just glad she reached out to me because it's hard for people to find your talent.
True.
So then when somebody recognizes, and it was an emotional feeling to say all these years we've been putting it down.
Right.
Now somebody decides to reach out to say, hey, this is the top,
right.
hip hop dance group.
That is true.
But I just want to show you guys what we,
where your face is.
Where we
place your face, all the way up somewhere. There it is. Got it. All right. So that's the KC Honor Hip Hop Week Honor Award is what that is.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
We gave his roses and his petals. The KC Hip Hop Week honored the KC. Honored the Imperial Preps. So I don't know where to start at, man. Let's start with Mike. We'll get to the Imperial Prep. So let's start with you, man. Dance. When did it start? When?
It's crazy, man. I started dancing probably was about 7 or 8 years old, and I used to watch my mom, Alfreda Lewis. I love you, Mom. Do the robot. She get out there and
right.
So she started kind of working with me to say, hey, like next time we have family events, let's do the robot together.
Right.
So I took that robot to another level. Then I moved on 55th to Paseo. That's the area, 55th, and that was like a battleground over there.
True.
I ran into Earl Roberts, people that are friends, but when to get your name out there, you had to walk around to look for, hey, where's the dancers at?
Right.
And that's when I ran to Moonhead, James Wilson, Black Walt, and one time it was like, there go Mike, let's get him.
Right.
All love and fun, dancing, and then we all just came together.
Right.
So it's all about when you got talent, you want other people to see it.
Right.
So you have to move around. You can't sit on one block and just be the man for that block. Right. You move around. I move around towards the Zesters, the Carlos, the Richard White Bears,
right.
the Damon Stricklands, the Maury Stevens, the William Bozeman's, the Tony Stevens. So when you hear these names,
true,
you have to get out there so they can see you.
Right.
Eddie Griffin, Eddie Smith,
right.
Lee Drew, Dahl, those people, that's Soul Patrol.
Right.
But you have to get out there and sell yourself. And I just, God gave me the talent to get out there in front of those guys. Because if you didn't do it, put it down, they're going to boo you.
Right. That's true.
They'll boo you.
That is absolutely true.
But I went out there, did my thing, they accepted me. We all still keep in contact with each other, on the strength, and we still can do this.
Right.
So I tell people, it's not the age. The older you get, the colder you get. That's my motto.
I agree.
And I've I just do it, you know. I love all my brother dancers. The Bug in Santana, Carlos, you know. Carlos told me, Mike, I looked up to you. I used to go over to Purcell High School, but I went to Southwest High School.
Right.
But I went to Purcell because that's where the dancers was at.
Right.
And basically, you have to come up that side door on a Friday night. You go in there, you better do your thing, or you're gonna get booed.
That is true.
You know, and
so when it came down to it, when did you become a part of the Imperial Preps?
well, I've been wanting to be on Imperial Preps. Well, actually, they came up to Southwest and did a performance. It was Damon Strickland, Mario Stevens, William Bozeman, Torrance Shields, rest in peace.
Right.
Dedrick Howie, Lisa Lewis. That was the original Imperial Preps.
Wow.
And I saw Damon Strickland doing the prep, and he was doing it so hard.
Right.
It was giving me chills.
Right.
And the thing about Damon Strickland, when he made you Imperial Prep, it wasn't no cakewalk. He'd ask you something like, hey, walk down the street, grab me a pack of donuts. If you would want to be Imperial Prep, you were gonna do it.
Right. Sure.
They tell you then, hey, take 3 overs out to the Bannister Mall. Hey, you go in there in the women's restroom, do 10 push-ups and come out. If you want to be Imperial Prep, you were gonna
see
do
how
it.
bad you want to do it,
and
right.
he said, Bug in Santana, he had to walk over there maybe 3 times to audition, and they told him last time, nah, we went on these. But then eventually they did want him.
Right.
But it's just a thing of, you want, it's that commitment.
Right.
That initiation that you really want to do it. And I just, I'm glad to be part of one of the best, teams. You see where it took people
That's true.
out of state doing their things, videos, movies, and I'm glad to be a part of that. Everybody wasn't able to do that, you know.
What year was that you became an Imperial Prep?
It had to be back like in about 89. 89. It's 89. We broke off to Imperial Preps to Prep Divine, but it was still under Imperials.
Gotcha.
And Damon Strickland took me up under him. My first show with them was Nightlights, Southeast. And he just said, hey, baby boy, do your thing.
Right.
And I did my thing, and it's been good. I mean, it feels good when you get to a certain age and people see you and still know who you are.
Right.
When I still go out, people look at me like, you sure the guy with the gray hair? And I tell them, you hit that floor, I'm gonna get you. That's my motto.
That is true. That is true.
And that's always, I'm gonna do that. When I touch that floor, I'm gonna put it down.
Right.
God gave me these legs, arms, I'm still gonna do it.
Still do it.
People say, you still limber? I still have ways of getting limber.
Right.
Don't get it twisted.
Right.
Like I said, don't get it twisted. I still can do all that. So I try to keep the same vibe.
Right.
Of when he was younger, he was this and that. No, I'm still gonna do it.
We're here with Mr. Mike Lewis, aka Vybe, doing the stretch on us, and so of course we see the gray, and that means wisdom, but you're still able to move, man.
Yes.
How is it? Do you have a daily regimen that you do? Or
it's all about, I mean, real honestly, sometimes it's just getting up, praying, so Lord Jesus Christ for even getting me up.
Right.
Because a lot of people, they go to bed and sometimes they don't wake up.
That is true.
And then like certain things I don't eat. I like to walk.
Gotcha.
That's really my exercise, is walking to keep me to dancing.
Right.
Two-stepping. Right. Anything that's foot movement, I'm in it.
Right.
Body movement, I'm in it. And it keeps you up to par like that. I'm not like a sit down guy. No, I stay moving.
Right.
And that's really one of the reasons to keep me in shape, to keep doing what I do.
Right. All right. Again, we're here with Mr. Mike Lewis, aka Vybe. Man, can you tell us some of the events that you've done throughout the years that really stick out to you, and why?
I remember when Hammer came here, and
What
we
year was
performed
that?
for him as far as him. Ooh, it had to be like in 90. 88, 89, 90. Because then Richard and Zester, they all left around 90. And, you know, I kind of showed him, you know, what I had as far as talent-wise. And a lot of stuff is just being in a lot of these huge, you know, talent shows. You know, that's, if you wasn't doing no talent shows, to me, you wasn't doing nothing.
Right.
That's how you get your name out there.
Right.
You know, man, I love dancing with Carlos Buggy.
Right.
We always get together and do things. You know, we danced for what's his name, Chubb Rock, and Dana Dane. That was Ms. Carlos tore that up. Dana Dane. We was down at the old Body Works.
Oh wow.
And I remember dancing at Freedom Fountain. When they first opened Freedom Fountain up, that's where I met Soul Patrol.
Wow.
Eddie Griffin now. So then I talked to Eddie Griffin and they said they was going to go down to when they used to have the Spear Fest down at the Liberty Memorial.
Yep.
That's where a lot of talent was at. You know, I haven't seen him in a long time, a guy named Sean Rebels.
Okay.
A real bony guy. I mean, real limber. You know, and it just feels good to know that you can go somewhere and dance and fit right in.
Right.
And not wondering if you fit right in, you know, because people invite you, they tell you. A lot of time I get phone calls as of today, can you come here and teach this or teach that? And usually when I get there, somebody wants to battle me. But I'm at the age now, I'm not about to lose my crown to some youngster that's doing something that I've been doing a long time ago. So, you know.
Like, share, and subscribe. It's just not that. But let's back up, man. You mentioned Soul Patrol, and I forgot about them too. And we're talking about Eddie Griffin. But what year was Soul Patrol? Would that be past 90?
No, they were before then.
Okay.
Soul Patrol had to be right around. You had Soul Patrol, you had Jam Squad, Ice, you had Neutral Funk, which was Soul Patrol. You had Ace 4. Those all, you know. Yeah, and I just wish that one time all those groups could came together because everybody had talent. Right. You know, we got the Worlds of Fun. I remember the biggest thing we did. The New York City Breakers came here. The Worlds of Fun, and everybody was getting together saying, "Let's go against them." And we got them. Wow. Kansas City took them out on that stage.
What year was that, man?
It had to be about 86.
Wow. Yeah, because that's when we would go out to Worlds of Fun.
Yeah, and that's when all the different schools would meet up.
Right. True.
It was called Grad Night or something.
Yep. Grad Night. And you know, we had the concerts out there.
Right. Yeah. And they had the New York City Breakers out there, but they didn't know the Kansas City Breakers was waiting on y'all. I remember they brought Troop here. Wow. The group Troop. Yeah. So I talked to Zester, and he said, we're going to go out here and see Troop. You know, Troop was on the stage, and while Troop was dancing, the audience is looking to the back. Right. And they seeing 5 or 6 guys up on the grass dancing. Right. So the Troop done lost all their little recognition. Right. Now they see the Imperial Preps. And we're doing the Troop dance. We on the ground doing it. They standing up. Zester's looking at them like, hey, come on out here and get some of this. Right. You know, you're not gonna come in here and do this stuff in front of us and think you're gonna go back like everything's fine and dandy. We're gonna put something on your mind. Right. You know? And that's how I go. You know, and then that's Swoop, Richard Whiteberg here. That's his main thing. We call him King Battle. He's ready to chase you down and get busy. Hey, you know, hey, whenever we talk to each other, we call each other, we answer the phone, the first thing they say is, yo, Prep. Right. Joe McNeely. He's another deadly weapon out here. Don't sleep on Joe. You know, DJs and Entertainment again with Mr. Mike Lewis, aka Vybe, man, talking about the history, talking about dance. So we know, man, you've been doing it, and you mentioned teaching. Can anybody learn to do what you do? Yes, I want to teach anybody 2-step, I don't really do line dancing.
Gotcha.
But as far as like hip hop, pop locking, all that, I'm willing to teach them. I like to get a class, you know, to show them what we did. See, like nowadays, when people are fighting, they're fighting the wrong way.
Right.
We would fight on the floor.
True.
And 2 days later, me and that guys at McDonald's eating a Big Mac together or something, you know, it's over with.
Right.
But dancing was our way of, you know, battling, fighting. Wasn't no physical thing. And we loved it.
Right.
And, you know, as far as me, I wouldn't teach anybody. As long as you have the time, you know, you can't learn how to be a dancer overnight.
Right.
It takes a minute to get it perfected.
How does one get in contact with you?
Actually, you can go to my Gmail. It's Mike Lewis 10121966 at gmail.com.
Okay.
Mike Lewis 10121966 at gmail.com. And I'm open to teaching anyone as far as they want hip hop dance, 2-step. I do all that. One love, thank you.
Peace.